Hello and welcome to Abby's Coaching House, your home of transformation. It's such a pleasure having you here. Thank you so much for choosing this channel as your channel of choice to watch right now and every other time. I appreciate you. My name is Coach Blessed Abby. It's a beautiful Friday. The sun is shining beautifully. The birds of the air are singing. I decided I'll just come to this tree. I love this tree and do my recording here because it feels so good to be out here. How are you doing today? I hope you've enjoyed taking stock of where you are now. Our challenge today has been, do you love what you do? Did you manage to find out things you love about where you are, about your current space? Did you manage to see things that you enjoy? Did you manage to find things that you're grateful for? Please share with us in the comment section. We'd just love to celebrate them with you. How did it feel being in that attitude of gratitude? And I believe that if you carry that forward as a habit, you will begin to enjoy where you are. Did you realize any patterns? I was just thinking and reflecting, and I remembered that when I had this pattern where everything I did not enjoy. Even in my marriage, when something would go wrong, I would just begin to hate my marriage and begin to think, is this really what I signed up for? Is this really what I want? I would look at my husband and wonder, was this the right person for me? But right now, after being grateful, because every time I look at him, I'm like, I thank God for this and that and that. And in that spirit of gratitude, whatever I appreciate in him, I get more. Have you ever realized that when somebody appreciates something in you, you tend to want to give more of that to them? And so whatever you appreciate in life, you continue to attract. So I hope that from today's challenge onwards, you will continue to attract the things you love, because now your concentration is no longer on things you don't love, things you hate, but things you enjoy. And that is what you continue to attract. If you're new here and you're wondering, what are these people doing? We are on this transformation challenge, a 21-day challenge we are calling 21 Days of Reorganizing Our Lives. We just decided to do a challenge to challenge our mindsets, our lives, look at areas in our lives that are not in order and put them in order. So there are routines we are doing in the morning, routines in the evening, and they are helping us to stay in a spirit of gratitude and just to enjoy our lives. And personally, I've really enjoyed. If you've been here, please encourage a first timer on this in the comment section and just share your experiences. Let them know that this is life-changing so that they can also join. We have a list of videos that you can watch, a playlist that I will attach to this video for you to watch and just see what we've been doing. In the description box, I will also attach a list of what we are doing, the routines we are following in the morning and in the evening for you to follow. And there is also a list of affirmations to start your day. So it's such a rich challenge. You are in the right place. As I say, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that if you're here now, you are intended to be here. God intended for you to hear this, and it's for you. So take it up and move with it, and you never know where you get with this. After day 21, we intend to make these things we are doing a lifestyle. We are challenging ourselves to move our bodies, to exercise. We are challenging ourselves to hydrate. So I come with this glass of water every day to remind us, don't forget your 2 liters of water every day. Very important for you. We are also sleeping for more hours, 7 to 9 hours. We are organizing our lives so that we are able to sleep. I say that I am this person who loves to wake up early, but most of the time I find myself sleeping late. So I seek to bring order in that area of my life. For this weekend, which is our day 17 and 18, we are doing a declutter challenge. We are looking at our environment. How organized is your environment? I've been listening to this person on YouTube whom I've come to really love. Her name is Terry Savelle Foy. And she says that at one time when she was working on reorganizing her life, God spoke to her and told her, you need to organize your life. And she wondered, am I hearing from God, or is that the voice of my mother? And her promotion came from that. Things began to happen differently in her life. How do you feel when you get into a room which is so cluttered? An office that is full of clutter. You know, a bedroom when you go and there are boxes everywhere, shoes everywhere, clothes that are not folded. How do you feel? Did you know that clutter around you in your environment could be responsible for your emotional dis-ease? Did you know that clutter could be responsible for your physical disease? Maybe the sickness you have in your body is just influenced by the clutter around you. Did you know that when your environment is cluttered, your mind is also cluttered? So we are challenging ourselves in this weekend. Let's declutter our environment. Are there clothes in your house that you don't even need? Anything you have not worn on your body for over a year, that is something that belongs to someone else. Why don't you give it to that person? You see, everything we have in life flows. There's a time you receive something and a time when you outgrow it. After outgrowing it, if you keep it, it becomes baggage. And so it's time to give it out. What are those shoes, books, things in your house that you are not using? Things in your office, the papers. Remember this person who said on one day that she decluttered her drawers and found papers that were dated up to 2019, supermarket receipts that were dated 2019, and she was able to throw them out, and it felt so good. It will feel so good for you to get into your bedroom in the evening and find it organized. I remember when we challenged ourselves to make our beds, and somebody commented and said, I made my bed, and when I got into the room this evening, it was so inviting. I just felt like I was ready to sleep. So how ordered is your environment? I used to be this person who would just bring clothes, put them on my bed. In the evening, when I'm going to sleep, remove them from my bed, put them on the chair. In the morning, remove them there, put them on my bed. And I used to feel like I don't have time to fold them and put them in the right place. But nowadays, I don't allow that near me. The moment I get those clean clothes from the hanging line, I want to fold them immediately and just put them to places there. And that makes me feel so good. I feel that I have achieved something big. And remember, it's those small wins in your life, the small wins in your private life that will later show up in your public life. So how organized is your environment? I want to challenge us during this weekend, on Saturday, which is tomorrow. Check your environment. Check for every clutter that is there. These things that you're not using, just get them out of your home. Give them to somebody. Do whatever you feel guided to do. Whatever is not in a condition to be given to somebody, burn them, throw them away. Just let them get out of your space. And you will begin to get in your house and feel emotionally stronger, spiritually stronger, and you will just feel like you have the energy to move on with your day. On Sunday, I want us to do an emotional and spiritual declutter. You remember in my story, I shared that this is the challenge that changed my life. We were doing a 40-day challenge, and we were doing different things. This was a challenge similar to what we are doing now, but that was a 40-day challenge. And on one of the weekends, it was a declutter weekend, so I'm just copy-pasting that and bringing it here. At that time, I was on my forgiveness journey with my coach. So in this declutter weekend, as I'm there cleaning up my drawers, my wardrobes and all that, I reach a point and ask myself, why are you holding on to unforgiveness? Why can't you let this go? So could you be having clutter in your mind? Things that you think about that are not worth your time. Could you be having clutter in your heart, in your spiritual life? That is what I want us to focus on Sunday. Remember, we talked about our thoughts. Whatever you think about every day, you create. We are co-creators with God. So what are these thoughts that you have in you that you need to let go? What is this? We already talked of forgiveness. Is there unforgiveness in your heart that you need to let go? This declutter weekend is time for you to focus on that. So on Saturday, which is tomorrow, we are focusing on our physical environment. We are just asking ourselves, is everything in order near me? You never know. Maybe that is where your peace, your joy, your health, your emotional strength will come from. And on Sunday, we are looking at our inner world again, asking ourselves, are my thoughts in order? Do I have thoughts in me that I need to let go of? Feelings that I need to let go of? Emotions that I keep holding on to that are not serving me, that I need to let go of? So that is an emotional and spiritual declutter. So that is what we are doing for this weekend. I hope you love that, because for me, this really comes from the bottom of my heart, because it changed my life and it can change yours too. So give it a shot, give it a try. Let's give it focus this weekend, and you just never know. Your joy may come out of this. So we continue with everything else we've been doing. We are practicing consistency. We are practicing taking hold of our lives and being in control. If you've dropped off at any point, please pick up again. Let's keep going. See you at the finish line. You remember, in a race, what matters is you getting to the finish line. It's not how fast you went. Yes, there will be a number 1, number 2, and number 3. But everyone who gets to the finish line is recognized as a person who completed that race. So in case you have trouble and you're wondering, I dropped it at day 7, how do I pick up? Just pick up, let's continue going. And we will meet at the finish line with stories of victory. So this is a combination of 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, which is our day 17 and 18. Look at that, we are almost at the end. Thank you so much for participating in this. If you're new here, welcome to join us. Please subscribe to this channel. Leave us that thumbs up. If you watch this and like what we are doing, please don't forget to leave us the thumbs up. Share this with somebody else who may need it, and it could just be a game changer in their lives. For a mother who is struggling to tell your children, make your bed, do what you need to do, put things in order, this challenge could be what they need to change their lives. So invite them and let us do this together. So till the next recording, have a nice weekend. I love you all. God bless you.